I'm back with my buddy RJ, doing another double blind. Welcome back, or welcome to the channel if this is your first time checking in here. If you have been watching any of my stuff before, you may or may not have seen my buddy RJ. He's been on a bunch of episodes recently, and then even going back to like my 12 days of trace.
Yep.
And then we did the Weller vertical blind. Before we get into this, please like, comment, subscribe, all of that stuff. It is super helpful, especially for like little baby channels like me. I think it's
to help grow.
85% non-subscribed of watching versus...
Is it really? I didn't know that. That's
so throw a subscribe there. It really helps small channels like me. I said you would have seen him a lot already, and the main reason for that is it's just more fun to do these with friends. So you'll probably see a lot of RJ. He came over a few weeks ago and we did like 4 episodes together. This
was a fun day.
Yeah. This is the 2nd episode today for him here. We'll see where we go from here, but it's just more fun to have guests. So
whiskey is meant to be shared. That's the whole point of it.
Yep, for sure. So RJ set up a double blind. This is kind of a new thing I'm doing on the channel. You would have seen Coy Hill versus regular single barrel barrel proof. You would have seen what you thought was quintessential bourbon, and it was E.H. Taylor, Don Creek 12, and Wens. And then we just recorded one. Well, actually, I set that up for you. But so now he's setting this one up for me, and it's fun for me to not know what we're getting into, because historically everything on the channel I set up for my friends, and then I just kind of am there for the ride. But
it's fun to switch seats sometimes and take a back seat and understand that
definitely
there might be some other blinds out there that you haven't thought of yet.
Definitely. So I don't know if RJ is comfortable sharing what the theme is or is not, to not give anything away. I'll leave that up to him.
Right. So today, the theme that I've got going on is some bourbons are harder to find. Some bourbons are really easy to find.
No.
Yeah, definitely. So I want to see where some of the easier ones are to find stack up against the ones that are harder to find.
Okay.
We'll go from here, I guess, from that. But I don't want to give too much away.
Okay, perfect.
That's kind of where we'll go. So we'll start with A?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
We will start with A. A is really... I mean, maybe it's just the lighting, but A to me looks pretty dark.
Yep.
Oh, A smells really nice.
Yep.
I get like a powdered sugar. I get a...
It's a grape jelly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Maybe raspberry jelly in there too, but it's like a jammy, thick note.
Yeah, I'm getting a grape, which... I mean, if you know your distillery profiles, to me that smells like a Buffalo Trace product. Man, okay.
Now, Austin called the last distillery on the last one. We don't want to go forward thinking that he knows what he's drinking yet, but...
Oh. Yeah. Very, very sweet. Very, very grape forward. Very... There's like a cinnamon baking spice on the finish. There is like that grape jelly thing you said on the nose is like really strong. It
translates very strongly to the palate. That is a delicious bourbon.
Yeah. And I don't know the order of which these are coming out. I do know that it was the Jack Daniels versus Jack 12.
Yep.
He's referring to that I called out.
No, Coy Hill versus Single Barrel.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's what I meant. Yeah. Yeah, the Coy Hill versus Single Barrel. I was able to call that out. To me, this smells and tastes like Weller Full Proof. That's just my initial thoughts.
Okay.
I'm going to say why I think that. The powdered sugar, grape sweetness that is so indicative of Buffalo Trace is like really, really strong on this. It's pretty viscous. The reason I would lean Full Proof over like maybe OWA is because OWA, Old Weller Antique, I always get a special case cereal that has the strawberry in it. I always get that. And this this is leaning really heavy on grape, and I get that on Foolproof.
For me, Foolproof actually ranked number 1 in our Weller blind. So if that's the way you're going there, Foolproof would be a pretty good one to be drinking today.
That tastes pretty close to Weller Foolproof, I would say.
Okay.
All right. Okay, sample B. Oh. Sample B smells darker.
Definitely darker. More barrel char on this one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly that. Way more barrel influence. Still sweet, but dark. And it still kind of has like a fruity note, but I don't know, like I feel pretty strong that A smells like and tastes like Buffalo Trace. I don't know if I think this is or is not. Could be.
I brought up this note in an earlier episode about 20 minutes ago for us.
Well, then don't say it if it's going to give it away.
Smoked meats.
Oh.
You get smoked meats off of this?
Like barbecue? A little bit.
A little bit of barbecue char in there?
Yeah.
It won't give away anything, by the way.
Yeah, I'll get that note on Stags. Depending on the batch of Stag, I'll get like a musty note or not sour, but kind of sour. This has a little bit of that. I'm not saying I think this is Stag, but
sure,
wouldn't surprise me, I guess.
Stags are what, 6 to 8 years old, so you can get some of that barrel char on those Stags.
Definitely darker. Definitely darker.
It doesn't drink as high proof as the first one.
I think I would agree with that. Okay, C is very different. C, whoa, man, what is that? C has it's some kind of cereal note, maybe like an oatmeal or like a cream of wheat or some kind of cooked grain note to me.
I'm super excited for this because there's kind of we're throwing a curveball in here, so.
I'd say this is the curveball, it seems like.
I would probably agree. And I don't know what I'm drinking either because it's blind. So neither one of us know what we're drinking right now, but.
Yeah, there's like a cooked grain, whether it be oatmeal, whether it be a cereal, whether it be a cream of wheat.
Like a regular Cheerio, not a Honey Nut Cheerio, but a regular Cheerio.
Mm-hmm.
It's the exact note that I'm getting off of this right now.
Yeah. So this doesn't have the sweetness or the fruit sweetness. This has a corn sweetness. I would venture to say this one's younger, perhaps.
Okay.
I don't dislike that. I don't. I don't think maybe C is in the same ballpark as A and B. I don't know. That's really, really interesting. You could even tell me that, like, I could foresee A and B being like Buffalo Trace and C being a different distillery. This tastes like, if you ever go to a brewery, you can smell the fermentation in the air.
A little bit of maltiness. Yeah.
Yeah, you can see or you can smell the fermentation. This, and you're smelling like the fermented barley. That's kind of what this smells like.
Do you think C is way out of his ballpark from B and A?
Yeah, I do. I think it's very different. It's not bad. I don't dislike it, but like if I'm in the mood for a Weller Foolproof, like this is not, C is not that.
Sure.
And I could be off. A could not be. A is very possibly not that. I'm just, my train of thought has A seems a lot like that. C almost feels like Like maybe a Heaven Hill or like an Evan Williams product, where it feels like a different profile.
If it is what I think it is, you're not going to guess it.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to guess it.
Right. Well, I mean, we always try to guess. But,
yeah.
But just doing it blind, it's fairly easy. Because I know what's in it, he doesn't know what's in it. But going through them, I think it's fairly evident what we're drinking here. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. We'll be right back. We're going to get our rankings and then we will do the reveal.
Yep. Ready?
Mm-hmm. Okay, we are back with our rankings. It did not take too long at all, I would say.
Yep.
The more I drank B, the more I started getting...
Sorry.
The more I drank B, the more I started getting a... depending on edits, I just yelled at RJ. So whether that makes it or not, like that's why we're laughing.
I'll drink to that.
That's why we're laughing. The more I drink B seems maybe more mash bill 1. And I kind of said that in the very beginning, but the more I drink B, the more of that grape cherry note came forward. It was darker than A.
Yep.
A is more soft, but there was like a little bit of that musty thing that I get on Stagg. So we'll see what the reveal is. So my third place is C. What's yours?
C as well.
Okay, we both agreed this one seemed younger.
Yeah.
Okay.
Younger, more that youthy note comes through in the corn.
Mm-hmm.
You can kind of tell it's not as complex.
Yeah.
It's not one noter for sure. It's definitely still good. I would love this on any random night.
Yeah, to me it tastes and smell, or the smell really, it smells like fermentation and it smells like cooked cereal grain, whether it's oatmeal, whether it's cereal, whether it's cream of wheat, whatever.
Correct.
But okay, so third place,
Benchmark Foolproof.
VFP, Benchmark.
Yep.
Okay.
Benchmark Foolproof.
Okay, that makes sense.
That's where I went with that. I mean, you can kind of see where I'm going with this, obviously.
We'll see. Okay, so Benchmark Foolproof. So C, Benchmark Foolproof.
Benchmark Foolproof.
That's not bad. It's like $20. Like, I mean,
$25 a total wine all day, every day.
125 proof.
So if you've drank with me, you know that I will drunkenly tell you that Benchmark Foolproof is one of the best low budget sippers that you can have. I think it comes close to some of the other ones that we get there. I don't think it's better than anything, but if you can't find some of the other ones that we've been drinking today, I think Benchmark Foolproof is a pretty good substitute.
I would call that a time and place whiskey.
Right, correct.
The right time, the right place. This is really good. Like
you can get it all day, every day at $25 or less. I think is a very good budget bourbon. I'm not angry about it. I don't think you were angry about it at all.
Mm-mm.
But it definitely doesn't rank better than the other ones that we had today.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. All right. So then second place, I have B.
I have B as well.
Oh, we have the same order?
Yep.
Okay.
And that is Weller Foolproof.
Oh.
Okay, so we actually had a little bit different there.
Still close though. Still called
Foolproof.
Still called Buffalo Trace.
Yep.
All right.
Yep. We're definitely going for the Buffalo Trace theme here today. So then obviously A was the Stagg 24D. I went for one that was not our favorite because I figured our favorite you would pick out right away. So Stagg 24D.
Which one? The 23A?
23A is Austin and I is probably our favorite, I think, going forward. We used to love 22A, and then we finally tried 23A at one point, and we were blown away by how good that one was.
Yeah, during 12 Days of Trace, I did, up until that point, last 15 batches of Stagg.
Yeah. That's a heavy toll to pay.
with my buddy Kev. And 23A was both of our second place.
Yeah.
Was it both of ours? I can't remember.
I think it was pretty close up to the top there.
Going into it, I would have said that 23A would have been my favorite. Regardless, I'm surprised because I had A and B pegged, but like opposite.
Oh, the opposite.
Yeah.
I had the same thing. I thought that B was going to be Stagg just because of that smoky meat. We cracked this with a friend over at at a buddy's place, and that 24D, I got that smoked meats coming off, and I got that on Weller Foolproof, which was really interesting. I thought that was what we were drinking.
And I thought A was more delicate, which would lead me to believe that maybe Weller Foolproof.
Yeah, but it wasn't this time. It's very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to mix all three of these and see where we're at.
Yeah, I'll do the same. Yeah, A comes through with more umph. I'm surprised to say that the Weller Foolproof was darker to me.
Yep.
It seemed
darker.
darker.
The same thing.
It seemed darker, and I thought I was choosing a more like delicate, balanced product in A. But that's very
Stagg stands true as always.
Yeah.
It's so hard to find these two bottles here sometimes in the wild. I just wanted to see how it compares to the Benchmark Foolproof, which you can find every day at a low price. It's very easy to find. I wanted to see how that compares in our current market, where sometimes it's harder to find these. These are going up in price. And I just wanted to see if this would compare at all.
Mm-hmm.
And I would say it held its own ground, but I don't think it compares. If it wouldn't go toe-to-toe for these two other ones, in my opinion.
Yes, and give me 1 second here.
Cut.
No, we don't have to cut. I can scroll fast here. So in my I did a Blanton straight from the barrel, Weller Foolproof, and Stagg blind.
Okay.
One of like the first
I remember that.
episodes of my channel. Very, very early. Probably no background music. Probably no microphone. Probably definitely using my phone still. Like very, very early on.
Archaic.
Yeah, not any idea of how to do a thumbnail. I did Stagg 23C, Bland straight from the barrel, and Weller Foolproof. And I want to say, well, I'm not going to go through that. I want to say the Stagg won on that one too. I believe it did, which is surprising because I tend to lean more towards Buffalo Trace Wheated Mash Bill.
Okay.
On
the Weller products.
I do. And like, if you look at my shelf, I have one shelf half Weller product,
yeah,
one half Stagg, and I rarely find myself reaching for the Staggs,
which is interesting because Stagg is, to me, it's so hard to beat. I know that as the time has gone on, the Stagg has probably gone down in quality a little bit, and as they released 4 releases last year. I mean, there's a lot of barrels going into that. It's hard to beat Stagg for me still. I think it's an incredible product that still releases at a very low price
and
MSRP.
And I never dislike it, but it's one of those that I don't find myself reaching for very often with the like crazy amount of Staggs that I do have.
Right.
But it's just not one that I go to. And to me, it was like pretty apparent, like that was the winner. And I want to say that was the winner in one of my very first episodes.
Interesting.
So I don't know. That's fun. I appreciate it. This is a fun. This one's fun. Leave me a comment. Do you want to see more of RJ? Do you not want to see more of RJ? Because just with filming schedule and the way that I do these videos, I'll do like 1 or 2 videos by myself, kind of here and there, and then I'll get like RJ over, and then we'll do like 4 or 5 videos. And so up until this point, within the last couple months, and then probably like going forward, it's gonna be RJ heavy. So drop a comment.
RJ's already heavy, so.
so drop a comment on if you want to see more RJ, because well, it'll probably happen regardless.
and if not, I'll drink to that.
Yeah. All right. So we're gonna try.
Have you tried this blend? This blend is pretty good, actually. I'm not gonna lie.
It is nice. I do the benchmark.
Youthiness draw from it.
It is coming up, but anyways, that's really that. As always, the bourbon experience is all about good pours and great times with whoever with. Was meant to be enjoyed, so grab those bottles. Cheers.
Cheers.
All right. That gravy's coming through more.